With few exceptions, the 450 class championship has always been dominated by a single rider who set himself. Mike Alessi has known his purpose since childhood.
What is it that keeps me coming back is the hunger to win a championship. That's always the goal, to win a championship.
In both 2008 and 2009, Alessi was a contender for the 450 class title. But horrific crashes ended both seasons.
You could be the best guy out there, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're laying in a hospital bed broken. And for him, he just wanted to be there every race.
Last year, Alessi made a bold move in choosing to ride a bike with a 350cc engine in the 450 class. While the move to the 350 kept Mike out of the hospital, it put him in an unknown, despairing place: mediocrity.
In terms of who we are, we want to win, and that clearly didn't happen last year.
You have to stay positive, because if not, you lose yourself. You lose who you are. You don't want to wake up every day feeling like a loser, feeling like, you know, you have no real purpose.
Identity. Purpose. For a guy who achieved immense success in the amateur ranks because he stuck to the rigid words of his father, Tony, the main struggle is finding his own voice.
As I grow up, you got to make your own choices and decisions in life. And that's what I did last year, changing things a little bit in my program with my dad, kind of taking a step back. At times it got tough, it got hard, and it made me a stronger, tougher person in the world and knowing how to do things. Although I'm ready for this season, my dad's gonna be back helping me, Danielle's gonna be back helping me, and we're gonna be working as a team trying to win races.
What's the goal for the 2011 motocross season?
The goal is to try and win a championship.
So, what do you feel like you're bringing to the race this season?
We got a good program, a good bike. Fitness should be good. Starts should be good.
How do you plan on going about winning the championship in 2011?
I'd say the strategy is to obviously win motos, consistency, and being focused on race to race and not worrying about the points.
What about your attitude? If you do have a bad race, you need to stay positive and focus.
There's going to be, obviously, good motos and bad motos.
I think the most important thing to this is stay the course. Don't do anything outside this piece of paper, because as we've learned in the past, if you stray from this plan in any way, it leads to immediate failure. So is it fight to the end or fight to the finish?
What do you want?
I think fight to the finish.
The Alessis understand their situation quite well. They will be racing the best finisher in the business, Ryan Dungey. Dungey returns to the outdoors as the reigning 450 class champion. However, at the peak of his success, he received devastating news.
It was the day I won my championship in the outdoors. We're all enjoying it. Roger DeCoster and Ian Harrison, he said, hey, I want to talk to you, so we go in the motorhome. They break the news to me, and I'm like, really? You know, like...
While it was Mom and Dad who groomed Dungey through the amateur ranks, it was Roger DeCoster that made him a professional and a champion.
Roger was like family to me. I've been with Suzuki for 5 years now, and as I was growing up, I was like, I gotta be fit, and I realized I'd line up on the line nervous. But he taught me to be confident and calm, patient.
In 2010, Dungey won 19 out of 24 motos. It was the most ever by a rookie. But perhaps the most impressive characteristic of these wins was the method he used to succeed.
Shorty and Wyndham, and now here comes Ryan Dungey.
In every race but one, he started outside the #1 position and relied on his physical condition and technique to bring him to the front.
And Ryan Dungey has gone by the 29. Oh my goodness.
In the 1970s, Roger DeCoster used that same method to win 5 world championships.
Roger was the one guy that I found so much mentally. He's so knowledgeable, and he's got so much success. So to be able to, for 4 years, work with a guy like that, I think that's what helped me escalate.
With Suzuki unable to offer DeCoster a contract by the end of the year, Team KTM saw an opportunity and acquired the most successful team manager in the sport. In return, Suzuki hired Mike Webb, their off-road racing manager for 18 years. They are seemingly impossible shoes to fill, but with Webb's experience and Dungey's maturity, the ingredients are there to make another run at the title.
If I'm gonna sit there on the line thinking, what do I do, and panic, well then, I ought to be ashamed of myself, because I've learned so much from him, and I've learned a lot from other people that I should know how to get the job done.
The first national is 4 days away. Mike Alessi and Ryan Dungey are at the ranch in Southern California, trying to prepare their bikes for outdoor racing conditions. The Alessis treat motocross like war. A show of strength at any time is good propaganda. On the other hand, Dungey prefers to keep his competition out of his mind until race day.
The only way you're gonna really get in somebody's head is by on-the-track racing. Being confident in myself and fearless in my head, yeah.
In a sport where the slightest mistake could spell disaster, confidence in your machine is everything.
Ryan Dungey, he might be in a little bit of worry mode. Let's be serious, he only won 1 race in the Supercross Series. Compared to last year, that's quite a bit less success. See that? I have a better motor. It must make him think, I'm not winning. Why am I not winning? He moved out of the way. That's good. That means that guy got broke right there. Clearly, I'm as fit as I was last year. All the other components are as good or better, so something's missing. Roger DeCoster, Ian Harris, they're not there.
For Dungey, there is only one place where all those questions can be answered: on the racetrack. Coming up next, the season begins for our 450 heroes, but for one, it may be the bitter end.
Crash! No!
Withdrawn from the elegance of downtown Sacramento, Hangtown Raceway lies in the deserted goldfields of Prairie City. The skeletal remains of prospectors are found in this dirt, and it is here where motocross riders will begin their pursuit of greatness.
Looking good. Looking good.
The morning practice session has 2 main purposes. The fastest riders in practice get to pick their gate on the starting line first.
Qualified first. Okay. By a lot.
Also, riders and technicians use practice to get familiar with how their machines are reacting to the track.
Hey Lars, is that the Florida gearing he likes?
You and Reedy actually look the best. Dunge, I don't know where he was.
It doesn't just like kind of sit in and it kind of wants to stand up.
After 17 weeks of racing Supercross, These teams had just 2 weeks to prepare for the outdoors.
Practice went good. We're gonna make some changes to Ryan's bike. He really needs a certain feel in his cornering, so we're always trying to get that magic feel for him.
While Ryan Dungey is trying to get his bike in order, Supercross champ Ryan Villapoto is trying to fend off sickness.
You remember what motocross is like? Surprised you're out of bed. We got to go out there and still prove that we can challenge for it. We'd like to think we're favored, but Supercross and outdoors, it's two different things, and he hasn't raced outdoors for 2 years, so I think as of right now, Dungey's the favorite.
Despite his decorated resume, Chad Reed has moved from one team to another for the past 3 years.
I just didn't fit in with the Cowie people. The team lost faith in me. I was 28 years old. I think people thought my best days had been and gone. I had no offers from factory teams. I now own and run my own race team.
Out of his own pocket, Reed started 2-2 Motorsports before the 2011 season and hired Dave Osterman to run the show.
Davo scared me. He was just this guy who was running around and he's like yelling at his mechanics.
I'm flattered just to be here. I mean, I was kind of caught in the economy deal, and people talk about you more than they know. The overlay here is that Chad was kind of the same as me. People talked about him more than they knew.
I love creating this atmosphere and this team. It's something that challenges a part of my brain that needs challenging.
For Chad Reed, I think, like a Lance Armstrong kind of guy, all the pressure is internal, nobody sees it. God, I think you could light him on fire and he'd just brush it off. I think the champion level guys, they all seem to have that quality. I think that's what makes them champions in and out of the arena, whether they got their helmet on or not.
For the Alessis, Hangtown could not have started any better. Mike was 3 seconds faster than any other rider in the first practice session.
This outdoor season, he's in a much, much better place than he was last year. He has a very good motorcycle, a very good team. The bike is so strong, it's not a worry on the start, you know? He can start on the very last gate and whole shot. Physically, he's better than he was last year. I think we have more to bring to the fight this year.
I love Hangtown. I've had really good success there. And riding the 450 this year, it's brought my confidence up a lot. I feel good on the bike. I feel confident in my ability that I can get starts and be up front.
You think the guy that was the fastest is going to win? He could. He's good at this track.
He's going to be fast. He's going to get good starts. You're probably going to have to pass him because he's going to get the whole shot.
We're watching Mike Alessi out there. The 800 was blazing fast in the first practice session.
Smooth and perfect, smooth and perfect.
Crash! No! Oh!
Please, God!
At Hangtown, Mike Alessi's practice times were 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field. Everything was going according to plan.
Smooth and perfect, smooth and perfect.
Crash! No! Oh!
Please, God! What do we got? What do we got?
Hang on, he's conscious.
Can you believe this? I don't believe this that happens to us.
No spine pain, hip pain, everything's moving okay. Doc's just asking me to remember what happened.
I don't know why we had this bad luck. He was riding good. Went over the jump, like this.
Yeah, just stay calm.
Yeah. Mike, you all right?
He was out.
Huh? Dude, you're riding so good. Yeah, perfect. What happened right there? For sure, he's got concussion.
Yeah.
What do we do? Guys,
If you have a concussion, you're not allowed to ride.
hey, what hurts on you? Do you know what happened? He didn't have to do in this practice. He didn't even have to ride. he went over this jump, the bike rebounded.
That's what they do.
Where we're at yet?
Can I get over around here a little bit?
Sit on my knee. What happened?
I think he rebounded off that jump. Dude, if you have a concussion, they're not gonna let you ride.
I don't know where I'm at.
He's gaga land right now. He doesn't know where he is or what happened, so like the real effect of what's gone on here today hasn't even reached his conscious. What are we gonna do for the day?
He's gonna be really down for the day.
So what are you thinking?
Probably 2 weeks.
They made a left-hand turn, and here comes the number 14, Kevin Windham. It's Ryan Dungey back into the number 2 position. Here comes Villopoto. He's knocking at the door of Chad Reed, and Ryan Villopoto trying to move his way up through the pack.
Boy, Villopoto's coming hard.
And here comes Ryan Villopoto. He got him. Villopoto into the number 3 position. Here comes Dungey. Ryan Dungey goes to the inside, and he goes by the number 14, Kevin Windham. Chad Reed has moved now to the number 3 position. Villopoto now fades back into the number 4 ride. Across the finish line, and Ryan Dungey is your winner of Moto number 1. Into the number 2 position, Chad Reed.
Spin it out.
Good thing is we get to go again.
First moto in 2 years. It's hard. It's real hard. You forget, huh? It's no fun.
We just talk about being patient, don't rush things, let the track come to him, and then use his strength, which is his conditioning and his focus, so he doesn't make mistakes. Worked perfectly. We won the first one, got another one to go.
Dungey, Reed, and Villopoto finished 1, 2, and 3 in Moto 1. As they lined up for the second moto, the objective was the same for each rider: beat the other 2.
The number 2, Ryan Villopoto, has just jumped into the number 1 ride.
It's Ryan Dungey, the number 2 ride. Here comes the 2-2 of Chad Reed.
Ryan Villopoto, he can feel the heat, and the heater is the defending national champion, Ryan Dungey.
And Dungey's right behind him. Dungey is trying to get into Villopoto's head right now.
Come on! Barely holding on is the monster Kawasaki of Ryan Villopoto.
Villopoto is not in command of this one anymore. He's got a mad pack of dogs on him. Chad Reed is just watching it all happen. Villopoto holds on to that number 1 ride. Dungey and Villopoto side by side. Dungey said, "This is my house." Ryan Dungey has moved into the number 1 spot.
How about Chad Reed? Chad Reed, he's knocking at the door of the Kawasaki of Ryan Villopoto.
Reed tries to get into the inside, and Reed, he gets him.
Chad Reed pulled the trigger.
Chad Reed has gone by the 2 of Villopoto. Not a good lap for Ryan Villopoto.
I think he's going for it.
And look at this, here comes Chad Reed. Here we go with Chad Reed coming up alongside the number 1. They're side by side, a quarter of a second between them. And there goes Reed to the inside. Reed squeezed into the number 1 position.
Reed has got something to prove. He's got a different line than anybody.
It is unbelievable what Chad Reed is doing. Chad Reed has won Moto number 2 and the overall for the day.
In the motocross industry, Chad Reed has nothing to prove.
Chad going up that section, he was flying. When he was in third, I was like, dude, he's going by these guys.
However, Reed thrives when he believes he's been written off.
I really truly feel that the whole industry felt that I was done, you know, like I wasn't gonna be the guy that could, you know, win races and be on a podium and challenge for championships. And to turn it around and to be in this position, I think that we've earned the respect of the industry and the fans.
One of the rewards of a Supercross championship is expectations.
I'm surprised how the Moto didn't have as much strength.
Don't get down.
But that was what I added.
I know, I knew it. Well, he knows he's better than what he showed. He's disappointed.
Ryan Dungey looked confident and strong alongside the new personnel at Team Suzuki. But Dungey will only see the things that he needs to improve.
He just demands a lot from himself. I think that's what makes the kid great. Second's not good enough.
The treacherous track at Hangtown Raceway is in the past. As the industry heads to round 2 at Freestone, Texas, all minds are thinking of the same thing: heat.
Push it, push it, push it. Come on.
Next time on the Moto, inside the outdoors, the 250 class enters the scene.
I just basically came in there and was like, you know what, I'll show these guys. I'll put it to them.
Blake Baggett rolls into Freestone flush with confidence. But in both the 450 and 250 classes, predictions prove worthless beneath the rays of the Texas sun.
Did he stop?
Dungey is off the side of the track and his bike is like...
Motocross is crazy. You just don't know what the outcome's gonna be.